How to unlock my hamstring. I'm stretching, but yeah, I'm going nowhere with my hamstring. And first thing is, if you're doing your stretching correctly, I can see a lot exercise advice to do. Lay down, keep your one leg straight, lift here easy. If you don't have flexibility in your hamstring, you're working on it, it's no way you can keep your leg on the floor and the leg up straight to feel hamstring stretch. If it's tight, it's not gonna happen because the length of your muscles is not that as someone who is demonstrating stretching. How to adapt for someone who doesn't have that much flexibility. How to unlock your hamstring in a correct way without forcing yourself. So of course you can be on your back, but instead keeping your leg straight, bend your right. We're going to focus on your left leg first. So keep your right foot on the floor. Make sure you're engaging abdominal muscles, so you're pressing lower back down to the floor. You're tucking your pelvis slightly under, so we're trying to keep lower back flat. Okay, as flat as you can. If you've got tight muscles in your lower back, that's another option, that's another thing. But you're trying to press down to the moment you're feeling stretch, and you're engaging abdominal muscles. So now we've got the right position for your pelvis. And first, to check what the flexibility in your hamstring is grab your knee and pull. You're going to feel stretch in your glutes first. To stretch your hamstring, we're lifting leg, but if you're moving your leg out, stretching is too much. So we're keeping your knee close to you, as close as you can, because that's another point. If your glutes and your lower back are flexible, to go further with your hamstring. So when you don't feel stretching in your hamstring, you're lifting your foot, but you're still pulling your knee close to you without lifting your hips. Okay, we want buttocks on the floor, left and right, and you're pulling your knee and you're trying to stretch your leg. So it's not true to unlock your hamstring, you have to practice this stretch. If your hamstring is very tight, it's not helping. You're going to feel your muscles shaking and it's so much discomfort in your upper body, because some people even ask, yeah, grab your leg and pull. If your leg holds like this, range of movement in your hip is limited. That's it. This is how far you can lift. And if someone asking a grab and pull and you can't reach it, you're lifting your upper body. So instead, keeping upper body relaxed, you're just forcing your neck area so much because you're keeping your head off the floor and you feel all the muscles in your neck, front and back and chest and shoulder. We just want the stretch for your hamstring. That's it. No more strain in the other part of your body. So the best way to unlock your hamstring, to work with your very, very tight hamstring, is this position. Other leg, foot on the floor first. Start with your knee pulling towards to your chest. So you know already, I can feel my glutes. So that's the first thing you need to focus. Stretch your glutes muscles. After that, it's time for your hamstring. So you're lifting your foot, but you're holding your knee bent and you're trying to bring closer. If you're ready for more, you can flex your foot. You add the stretch for your calf as well as your hamstring. And this is how you work. When you feel, yeah, I can keep my leg straight, now you can go with your right leg down the floor. But not from the beginning. So let's do the same with your left. And you can feel left or right is gonna be much more flexible than the other one. So my advice is always start with the side which is the tighter, compare both sides, do the stretching a few times, change for the other leg and come back to the one which needs more work. So I don't advise to only stretch your tight side, because if you start to stretch only this side, you neglected your other one, and one day you will check and the one what was tighter is gonna be more flexible. So to bring the balance is work with both, but a little bit more reps for left or right side. So we're starting again with your foot on the floor, left leg. So now we're stretching your right. Bring your knee, neck, shoulders completely relax on the floor. And again, check your position of your pelvis. This is very, very important. And you're pulling in to your chest. When you feel your glutes and your lower back, that's it for now. Just work with your muscles higher, lower back and your glutes. And after that, as you're going to feel your thighs, not that much stretching now, you can start with your foot higher. But if you notice, yeah, I can lift higher, but your knee is not close to your chest as it was, that's a compensation already. Your body is saying, hey, okay, yeah, he needs the leg straight. So what we need to do, we need to move leg out. That's the reaction from your body, always on the protective zone. So whatever you do, your body is like, okay, we need to respond for that. Stretching, the hamstring is stretched too much, move your leg out. That's it. You don't even think about it. Your body just does this thing. And you need to know how your body can compensate your stretch if you're trying too hard. You're trying the options for your stretching, which is not suitable for you. So lifting your foot only to the moment, you're holding your knee the same position. And that's it. You can add your calf stretching. So when your toes pointing up, you're going to feel more at the front. When you flex your foot, so you're pushing your heel up, toes pointing down to the floor, you're feeling your calf. And the hamstring, especially the part behind your knee, hamstring is so long, you just below your knee all the way up to your hip area. That's why it's much more challenging to stretch these muscles, because it's very, very long. It takes much more time. As you progress, your leg's gonna be straight. But again, you start first with your foot position, if you're pointing up, as your leg is straight. But without lifting hips. I can see sometimes guys still trying to copy what I'm doing, but it's only if you're not making any changes somewhere. So when you're trying to keep your leg straight, body is not ready, you're going to lift your butt off the floor. That's another way body is compensating the stretch. And if you don't know about it, you don't even notice. And you're thinking, oh yeah, my leg is here, but your hips are not on the floor. So when you bring your hips on the floor, your leg is in the same position. Look, it's only because I'm lifting my hips. I've got this feeling my leg is closer, but it's not. It's because you're changing your hips position. So instead fighting and trying to achieve the stretching, which is not the case, it's not about the straight leg. It's about feeling the stretch in your hamstring. Pulling your knee first, lifting your foot, later on trying with your leg straight if you're ready for that. Lower back still flat on the floor, abdominal muscles still engaged. Next step is flexing your foot. It's much more intense stretching. That's why you can control first with your toes pointing up. And if you're still ready for more stretch, you start to work with your leg on the floor. So it's like upside down splits. So that's all for today. I hope the explanation is fine and you understand why it's so important to have this knowledge, how your body can slightly change position of your hips. And you've got this feeling, I'm progressing with my stretching, but it's not the case, as I demonstrated already. So thank you for now, thank you for your time, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you know anyone who should try stretching like this, with knowing what is important and how your body can slightly change something on the way, please share the link with your friends. Thank you for now.